Well, howdy there, folks. It's your host, Danny Dyno, here for another exciting, adventurous, cutlery, Dyno net, corner dot, what? No, dot, yeah, it's been so long I've forgotten our intro. We've been having problems here, as you may or may not have noticed, with all of the reruns of Dyno net that's been going on. That's because of a lot of situations been going on here, financial and otherwise, but we're getting our act back together, and of course, you know, we're based out here in Texas, and Texas has been pretty hot lately. So we thought, you know what? We should do a hot deal for all of our friends out there. And so what we've come up with is an exclusive. We've worked with Richard Prater. That's Michael Prater's brother. He's not as famous, but he has done some exclusives for us right here. Now you take this, it's normally a Rough Rider, you know, coming up here with a Texas star on it and everything. And then you turned it on the flip side, and all of a sudden, it's no longer a Texas flag. So what we got was, Richard sat there, or is it Michael? No, it was Richard. Richard sat there and he says, you know, I can do an exclusive for you. I can take these common knives and turn them into something special. And these are special because each one is going to be different. I mean, they're going to have a star in it, but, you know, he might have been drinking that night, and his hand's not as steady, and the star might look a little different. But that makes it an individual piece, and that makes it special. And so we have to charge a special price for those. So normally you'd be able to get this knife, you know, for like $15 or $20. But because the Prater name is attached to it, we're going to have to charge a little bit more. Because it's worth more. I mean, you know, famous people, like Danny's Lenny. You know, that was just a normal knife until my name got put on it. Of course, you can't really see it that much anymore because it kind of wore away. But this was just a prototype. We were just messing around here. And, yeah, yours, you know, the people that actually got theirs, will tell you that theirs was engraved. It wasn't just like Sharpied on like this one was. But with this one here, this is an actual engraving. This is not just like something that was just photocopied on there. No, this is a real engraving by the real Richard Prater. And, you know, so like I said, we're going to have to charge a little bit more for that, but it's going to be worth more. Now, we're not going to gouge you on this one because we're going to let this one go for $50. Now, if you look at all of Richard Prater's work, which is extensive, he could charge hundreds of dollars for this. But because we've been out of business for a while and everything, we wanted to do a little special thank you to all of our folks that have been out there supporting us by watching our reruns and still ordering things. Now, we've got an improvement in our complaint department. We've hired a new employee. Here he is right here. His name is Fred. And Fred will handle all the complaints. And he asks that you just put the knife that you're complaining about in his mouth along with your hand, and he'll just clamp down. I mean, he'll just get right on that problem right there and sever any problems you've got with those situations there. So that's Fred. He's a new part of the Dyno net customer service department. And since he's been in there, man, I'm telling you, he's doing a pretty good job because complaints have gone down significantly. Of course, we're finding body parts around here too, but, you know, that's just one of the things that you got to deal with when you're dealing with dinosaurs dealing with knives, Now, we've been around for millions of years. How long have humans been around? Not even a million years. I mean, so we've got some experience here, and it's going to show in our selection of knives and everything else. Now, there's been a little bit of a problem here with our employees, but we tend to straighten it up. We've got a new, fairly aggressive guy that's come in. I don't really know what his name is, but yeah, you don't want to get him pissed off. He's kind of an issue there. And other than that, this is just a special. It's just a one knife that we got to show you right here, and it's item number 543424, and like I said, it's $50, but you can break that down in 37 painless flex pay payments, which come out to $1.36. Now, my accountant says we got to round that up, even if it's, like a 135.13513. We got to round that up to $1.36, or we're going to lose money. So, you're not going to lose any money. And for $1.36, man, you cannot beat that. I mean, this right here, this one here is a little Texas Star little trapper here. And even if you're not in Texas, you should probably have one of these because Texas is so big. And this is going to be a big knife. I mean, not physically big, but it's going to be big and popular. And we can't guarantee how long this will be going on because we've kept Richard locked up back there in the factory making these, and he keeps asking for things like food and water, and he needs rest and stuff like that, which is kind of ridiculous to us dinosaurs because, like I said, we've been around for millions of years, and we seem to get by without all that nonsense like rest and food and water. We get by. Now, of course, in my case, I was in a glacier, and fortunately global warming came along and thawed me out. But, yeah, you just need to hop on this one real quick right now, I'm telling you, because these things are going to go like hotcakes. Not on a hot day, hot cakes aren't really good on a hot day, but they are good on a cold day. But anyway, these are going to go like hot cakes, and you need to get them. So don't hesitate. You wait, it's going to be too late. And all your friends are going to have one, and you're going to say, "Hey, is that a Richard Prater special?" And they're going to say, "Yeah." And you're going to say, "Wait, where'd you get it?" And they're going to say, "Oh, I got it on Dyno. And you're going to say, "Well, I thought they was just doing reruns." And we were, but we ain't now. So there you go. This is our special single release Lone Star Richard Prater special. I keep trying to say Michael because, that's what I associate it with, but it's Richard. And he will be famous. We'll make sure he's famous by the time all these knives get sold. So it's a limited stock. You got to get on this quick. Now remember, our operators are standing by because we still ain't bought no chairs for them. And here's one of the guys right there. He doesn't eat a whole lot, and he doesn't have a whole lot of muscles, but he obeys orders pretty well. And they're going to be standing by 24/7, 74/20, waiting for your order. So go ahead and get on that phone and get your Lone Star special because these are hot.